Yeah, good day everyone. My name is Mazi Chizoba, and today on the Sports Management Talk, I'm going to discuss the topic on why it's difficult for most Nigerian grassroots football clubs to generate funds for themselves. Truthfully, one of the major challenges that most grassroots football clubs face in Nigeria is fund. They really need funds. But then again, there's another truth that they have failed to realize, or they have failed to tell themselves, that some of these reasons why they are finding it difficult to get funds or to generate funds for themselves is self-inflicted, like they are the cause of it. Though a good number of those things, they are not, they are, it's out of their own control. But then there are some things that they should put in place that they should have done before seeking for funds that they have failed to do. And whenever they attempt to do it, they don't want to do it the right way. That's why it's very, very difficult for them to generate funds. And then in this video, I'm going to explain few things that these clubs are doing wrong, how they can do it or set it right to be able to generate funds for themselves. First mistake that most of these team owners make is the setup of their team. They don't set it, or they don't follow the right way to set it up. First of all, you need to register your team with CAC, that is for Nigerians. You need to register your team with CAC, register with NFF via your state football associations. These two things is a major, is a must for any football team. You must have it. There was a time I'm doing sports advertising for this football club, and I'm supposed to get them sponsors. After making some calls, meeting up with some people, and then one potential sponsor asked me a question: is this club registered via CAC? And I said yes. Though I wasn't really sure. I already talked with the team owner. We talked, and he said that the team is already registered with the State Football Association. So I just assumed that since the team is registered with the State Football Association, then it's definitely registered with CAC. That was a mistake on my part. I should have asked initially. But then when I asked the owner of the team, he said that he has not registered the team yet with CAC. And these corporate bodies, they hardly do business with unregistered football clubs. So as a football club owner, before you even think of getting your players, you need to register with CAC first. Then you go to your state football association, you register with your state football association. These two things is a must. You must do it before you run a football team here in Nigeria. The moment you do these two things, it becomes easier for you to generate funds via corporate sponsors. Another reason why it's difficult for these grassroots football clubs to generate funds for themselves is lack of professionalism and accountability. Like they hardly put things down, they hardly write things down. You come to a football club, they don't even know the number of players they have. There is no kind of contract between binding them and the player. The player, any day they have, let's assume they have a state league, they just pick any number of players they wish, they register those things, that's all. They have a challenge cup, they pick another set of players, they register them, they play, that's all. They don't mind, they don't care. There should be some form of professionalism, some form of accountability. You get, so you don't just start a football club and just start playing a team with the name. It's not, the football club is not all about the name. It's about the players, the structure of the team, the manager, the players, the owners, the board. These are the things you need to set up. Set it properly. Who are your players? Stick to your players. If you know this player is not like playing for you, you make it official. Make it look professional. If this player is playing for you, also make it look professional. Have a contract binding you and this same player. These are the things you need to set up to make this team look good. That's where you will sell a good team to your potential sponsor. Why grassroots football clubs or football academy in Nigeria find it difficult to generate funds is because of poor advertising and marketing strategy. Poor advertising and marketing strategy, or the lack of it. Now, you might get the other two right, and the moment you fail on the advertising and marketing strategy, you have failed entirely. Like, you are doomed to fail. But you might fail the first and the second and get the advertising and marketing strategy right. Trust me, you can correct the previous two. It's something you can do anytime. But here is the thing: you set up a football club, let people hear about your football club, let people know about your football club, force them to hear or to know or to see your football club. Set up a social media account and ensure there is a proper or a good content strategy that you are using. Advertise your football club via banners, stickers, social media ads. These things are what you ought to do. Get a website for your football club. Do this and then build your fan base. Build your fan base. Very, very, very important. Your fan is actually your marketing tool. What you are doing on the pitch is important as well, but you see all those fans, those are your leverage in getting sponsors. Trust me, the moment you have up to 40 to 50,000 followers on social media, or say 10 to 20,000 followers on social media for a grassroots football club, trust me, you are going to attract sponsors, believe it or not. Those followers are your marketing tool. Get them, get more followers, keep on getting followers, keep on advertising your club, force people to know about your club, force fans to come to the field and watch your game. Because when you do all this, your sponsors, they want to advertise with you, they want to use you to advertise their brand or their product or whatever they are doing. And if you don't have followers, they are not going to give you those funds. Some may give you, but they're not giving you out of what you are doing. They are giving you because they feel like they are seeing it as a charity cause, and it shouldn't be so. Sponsorship is not a charity cause. Sponsorship is a business. They are paying you to advertise their brand or their product. So what you are going to use in getting those things, those corporate bodies or anybody that wants to sponsor your team, is those followers. You can just walk up to them. Hey, I want you to advertise my I want you to sponsor my team. I have 10,000 or 15,000 followers on social media. You pay us 2 million naira or a million naira for a per year, as long as the contract lasts. And they analyze, they have to check the engagement on your social media pages, and they want to know the number of fans that come to see your game. Once they get something that is good to them, trust me, they will accept. Now I will paint a scenario here. Manchester United is in England, and then there is this brand here in Nigeria that is actually sponsoring a club in the UK. Why? Because they have those fans, they have those followers, they have that market. Why are they not sponsoring clubs here in Nigeria? Because those clubs here in Nigeria do not have those fans, they do not have those followers, and those followers are who they are selling their product or their brand or their services to. So you have to ensure that you have a good amount of followers. Invest in getting followers and engagement in your social media page. Get fans to come and watch your game live. Advertise any of your match. Your home matches, advertise it. Away match, advertise it. Trust me, when you do this, when people get to know about your club, people will want to sponsor your team. Running a football club is like running a company that offers services, entertainment services. But then you can also add products into what you sell to your fan base or to your followers. How do you do it? Pick a nice home column, go to our back here in Nigeria. They will produce good and quality jerseys for you. Bring it back home, sell it at your home match, sell it at your away match, put it in your social media page, sell it there, put it in your website, sell it there. As you're advertising your team, attach your football jersey team, put the price as well by the side of it, and sell it to your fans. Trust me, by the end of the year, you are going to realize a good amount of money which you can reinvest back into the team. These are the ways which you can generate funds for your team. And if you are fortunate enough to have a concealed pitch where you play your match, your home games, then you can also sell tickets. But most times, it's an open field where anybody can stay anywhere and watch. But if you are fortunate enough to have a pitch that is concealed, then you can also start selling tickets. But then always have a custom jersey for each season or each year. This way you can generate funds for yourself, and this way you can also offer it to corporate sponsors that, hey sir, ma, why not put the logo of your company on the front of our football jersey and pay us a certain amount of money. You are advertising. Your jersey is like a billboard or a signage which any corporate company can advertise their product or their brand through it. So put all this thing in place. Football is not a leisure. Football is actually business. Run it like a business. Trust me, you will always generate fund for your football team, regardless of the level that you are running the club. Thank you for today, and we'll see some other time. Bye.